Hey guys, what's up? James or Wizzite here, and welcome back to another Destiny video. In this video, I'm showing you all of the gear that I got on the first day of House of Wolves, and boy, did I bag a fair bit. But let me know in the comments what gear you have looted from House of Wolves, whether it's legendary or exotics, weapons or armor pieces, ships, and everything, you name it, let me know. Also, feel free to tweet me pictures. Speaking of Twitter, right now I have an active giveaway on Twitter where you guys can win a Ghost Edition of Destiny. Just follow the 2 simple steps in the description. So we're going to start off with my weapons, and we'll get onto some gear pieces which involve some 42 light gear. So firstly, we have the primary weapons. So one of the first weapons that I got, and actually looted this in the Crucible, is the NA 3D1 Salvation State, which is a scout rifle that looks very similar to the Fang of EU, except it's got this blue paintwork on it. Now this is actually a pretty damn good scout rifle. The perks on it aren't the best, but however I did get Firefly, so that's pretty good. So the first perk that I got is Replenish, which reads, this weapon's magazine will be refilled whenever a super is cast. Now this is one of the new perks, and it's quite an interesting one, because if you're, say, in the Crota's End raid and you cast a super, your magazine will automatically be topped up to full, and it won't take it from your ammo reserve. And the second perk is Firefly, which we all know and love. Precision kills with this weapon will cause the target to explode. Now this is one of the famous Fatebringer's perks that you can get from the Vault of Glass, which is a hand cannon. And ever since I got it on the hand cannon, I've always wanted it for each and every one of my guns. So I managed to pick that up on the NA 3D1 Salvation State. But guys, if you're not happy with any rolls in your weapons, you can just re-roll them at the gunsmith. And the next weapon is her right hand, which I got from doing one of the Prison Elders runs in the arena. Now the perks on this weapon are crowd control. Kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time, and hidden hand. This weapon gains better target acquisition. Now again, probably not the best rolls, though. Crowd control is a decent roll, though we could do with maybe Field Scout or high caliber rounds maybe. But, you know, not the best of rolls, but again, you can simply re-roll it if you wish. Then we have PEST Control Matrix, which is the Vanguard Auto Rifle. Again, probably not the best roll. The first perk is Hot Swap. Ready in this weapon grants a brief period of bonus accuracy, and glass half full. The bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage. That combined with Extended Mag, is that good or bad? I'm not too sure, because Extended Mag will give you more bullets, but then it also gives you more bullets that will give you increased damage. And lastly is another Queen's weapon, which is the scout rifle HYGIEA NOBLESSE. I don't know if I've pronounced that right. Let me know in the comments how you pronounce it. But the perks on this weapon, firstly, is Battle Runner. Kills with this weapon grant a brief boost to the sprint's top speed. And again, what we all love, Firefly precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode. Next, we have Rude Awakening DOA, which is Dead Orbit's shotgun, and boy does this thing look amazing. And my first perk is Replenish. This weapon's magazine will be refilled whenever a super is cast. And my next perk is Knee Pads slide further while this weapon is equipped. Now this weapon unfortunately doesn't have rifled barrel, which, you know, is kind of needed on a shotgun, so I'll be re-rolling this at the gunsmith. Next was my first ever weapon that I managed to get, which is Split Shifter Pro, which is a fusion rifle. And my first perk is Hip Fire. This weapon has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. And my second perk is Battle Runner. Kills with this weapon grant a brief boost to the sprint's top speed. Then I have Party Crasher 1, which is a really, really good shotgun. I don't have the best roll though, so I'm going to plan on re-rolling it. What you want is you want Accurized Ballistics, and then you want rifled barrel, shot package, and rangefinder. Unfortunately, I have Replenish and Knee Pads. Again, not the best roll, but this shotgun is literally amazing. I did actually do a video on this shotgun separately, which I'll have a card on screen and a link in the video description. Then we have one of my favorite, the VESTIAN Dynasty, which is a new type of weapon, which is a sidearm. And this thing is literally crazy. I haven't yet used it in the Crucible, but I plan on. If you'd like to see this being used in the Crucible, let me know in the comments section, guys. And the first perk is Disciplinarian. This weapon deals a small amount of bonus damage to fallen enemies. Then I have Mutineer. this weapon has a chance of suppressing a fallen captain's ability. And lastly, we have reactive reload. Reloading this weapon after a kill grants a damage bonus for a short time. Again, this little guy here is really, really good. I genuinely love using him. I use him over any other gun whenever I'm not playing the Crucible. I literally love to use the VESTIAN Dynasty. It's an arc damage sidearm, and you guys can get this from the Queen's Mission. Moving on, we have my heavy weapons, and the first one is Admonisher 3. And this is New Monarchy's rocket launcher. It's not the best rocket launcher, or my roll isn't the best one, because as you can see, it only has one in the magazine. But the perks that I got is Army of One. Unassisted kills with this weapon, reduce grenade and melee cooldown. And then I have Surplus, expect to find more ammo for this weapon. Then I have Wolves Bane, which is the Queen's machine gun. And my first perk is Counterbalance. This weapon has increased stability. And my last perk is Rangefinder. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range. I don't know if that's a really good roll in this weapon. I don't really use machine guns that much. However, I do have an extra Queen's weapon to add to my collection. And lastly, we have the Dreamwalker, which has Army of One like the New Monarchy, which is unassisted kill with this weapon, reduce grenade and melee cooldown. And then we have cluster bombs. Rockets create cluster bombs when they detonate. I'm not too sure about this one. Does it beat the Gjallarhorn? Does it even beat the Hunger of Crota? I'd personally rather use the Hunger of Crota over this because it has Wolfpack rounds, or equivalent to Wolfpack rounds, and tracking. But now we're going to move on to the equipment that I've looted, guys. And first up is Commando Custom, which aren't the best looking of gauntlets. They're alright. They're obviously 36 light, but then you can ascend them up to 42 light. But then we have Kelslayer's Grips, which is the gauntlets I got from completing the Prison of Elders and getting a armor core, and then you can trade them in to get these gauntlets here. And I have Special Weapon Loader, increases the reload speed of all special weapons. Paramuscle Amateur, increased grenade throw distance, and Ether Claw, chance to generate orbs when killing fallen with melee attacks. Then I have some boots. I have Commando Customs, again 36 light. And I have auto rifle ammo, increase the amount of auto rifle ammunition you can carry. And the last item I've looted so far is these Spearhead Type 0. Now, these allow you to carry more hand cannon ammo. They're not the best, but to be honest, I think they look pretty cool. They got some knee pads, they got that little armor thing on his thigh there. But guys, that is the items I've looted so far. Let me know in the comments which items you've looted so far. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more daily House of Wolves content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.